Welcome, fellow horror enthusiasts. The 1980s gifted us with a plethora of scary movies, some of which have unjustly slipped under the radar. Today, we're unearthing 10 underrated 80s horror gems that deserve your attention. If you enjoy this list, don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe for more spine-chilling content. Now, let's delve into these hidden treasures, counting down from 10 to 1.
I'm afraid something's going to happen.
Imagine inheriting a quaint country house, only to find it's haunted by your aunt's sinister past and a ghostly hearse that seems to have a mind of its own. In The Hearse, schoolteacher Jane Hardy, portrayed by Trish Van Devere, seeks solace in a small town after her mother's death and a painful divorce. Instead, she encounters hostile locals, eerie occurrences, and the unsettling presence of a mysterious hearse. Directed by George Bowers, this supernatural thriller weaves a tale of isolation, inherited curses, and the thin veil between the living and the dead.
The barrier between life and death is no greater than the thickness of a door. The Hearse, a classic experience in fright.
It's still roaming the old county road in search of victims.
You're not gonna get me! You're not!
An ancient house.
It's haunted. And you're a ghost.
A classic car. Why is she being pursued by a phantom on wheels?
That locket.
Oh, it belonged to my aunt.
I wouldn't show it to too many people if I were you. It's the devil's sign.
What diabolical forces are manipulating her life?
I know what your aunt did here. She worshipped the devil.
This film, also known as Night Warning, introduces us to Billy Lynch, an orphan teenager raised by his overbearing Aunt Cheryl, played with disturbing intensity by Susan Tyrrell. Cheryl's obsessive attachment to Billy takes a dark turn when she commits murder to keep him by her side, leading to a twisted narrative involving a homophobic detective, hidden family secrets, and a descent into madness. Directed by William Asher, this psychological horror stands out for its bold themes and Tyrrell's chilling performance.
By accident, they've stumbled onto a grisly murder. Without knowing, they've uncovered a deadly secret. It was all a mistake. They didn't go looking for trouble. They were just too curious. See the award-winning Night Warning.
After Jamie Lee Curtis was crowned the Scream Queen, she starred in this slasher flick that combines high school drama with a vengeful killer's rampage. The story revolves around a group of teenagers who are stalked on their prom night by a masked assailant seeking retribution for a childhood accident they were involved in. With suspenseful sequences, a disco-infused soundtrack, and a memorable final act, Prom Night offers a nostalgic trip back to the heyday of slasher cinema.
Tonight, someone has come to the prom alone. Prom night. If you're not back by midnight, you won't be coming home.
Set against the bustling backdrop of New York City, this creature feature introduces a giant flying serpent terrorizing the metropolis. Directed by Larry Cohen, the film blends crime thriller elements with monster horror, as a small-time crook discovers the creature's nest and sees an opportunity for personal gain. With its unique premise, practical effects, and a standout performance by Michael Moriarty, Q, the Winged Serpent, is a quirky addition to the monster movie genre. From the imaginative mind of director Ken Russell comes this bizarre and erotic horror comedy based on Bram Stoker's novel. The plot follows an archaeology student who uncovers a mysterious skull, leading to the discovery of a cult worshipping a pagan snake god. With over-the-top performances, especially by Amanda Donahoe as the seductive Lady Sylvia Marsh, and surreal visuals, this film offers a campy yet intriguing experience.
Something's been found in Stone Rig Cavern.
Legend has it that Stone Rig Cavern was the lair of the Dampton worm.
My God.
Here's to the first swallow.
Hope you're enjoying this trip through some of the most underrated horror gems of the 80s. Have you seen any of these, or do you have a favorite hidden horror classic of your own? Let us know in the comments. And if you're having a good time, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. And of course, subscribe so you never miss more great movie recommendations. Now, get ready, because the next 5 picks are just as bizarre, riveting, and deserving of your watch list. Wes Craven directs this scary picture inspired by true events, diving into the world of Haitian voodoo and the concept of zombification. Anthropologist Dennis Allen, played by Bill Pullman, travels to Haiti to investigate a drug used in voodoo rituals that allegedly turns people into zombies. As he dives deeper, he encounters political turmoil, supernatural forces, and his own sanity being tested. The film's atmospheric tension and exploration of cultural mysticism make it a standout in 80s horror.
From Wes Craven, director of A Nightmare on Elm Street.
There's a door to the mystical. And you just walk through it.
Comes a story of the forbidden world between life and death.
Death is not the end.
Don't let them bury me. I'm not dead.
The Serpent and the Rainbow.
This stylish vampire tale, directed by Tony Scott, stars Catherine Deneuve and David Bowie as immortal lovers who prey on urban dwellers. When Bowie's character begins to age rapidly, they seek the help of a gerontologist, portrayed by Susan Sarandon, leading to a complex love triangle. With its gothic aesthetic, sensual themes, and a haunting soundtrack featuring Bauhaus, The Hunger offers a sophisticated take on the vampire mythos.
The cruel elegance of David Bowie. The open sensuality of Susan Sarandon. The timeless beauty of Catherine Deneuve. Combined to create a modern classic of perverse fear. Haunting, mysterious, sensual, strange, perverse, riveting. The Hunger.
A dark comedy horror that satirizes the rural slasher genre, Motel Hell introduces Farmer Vincent, a seemingly friendly motel owner who has a secret ingredient for his famous smoked meats, unwary travelers. The film balances grotesque humor with genuine chills, culminating in a chainsaw duel that's both absurd and thrilling. Its campy tone and subversive narrative have earned it a cult following over the years.
And you'll never forget Vincent.
Somebody's trying to kill me!
You'll never forget Ida.
What are you doing in here, girl?
And hard as you try, you'll never forget their secret garden. If you have the nerve, come for a night and stay for a nightmare. Motel Hell. No one will be admitted after the guests check in.
This exploitation flick, directed by Charles Kaufman, follows 3 women on a camping trip who are abducted by 2 deranged brothers under the command of their sadistic mother. The film explores themes of familial bonds twisted by violence and insanity, offering a disturbing commentary on maternal influence. Its blend of horror and dark humor has made it a controversial yet memorable entry in the genre.
Now let's see what you brought, Mother.
Some say she spoiled her boys. Some say she drove them mad. No one has lived to tell.
Darlings, you have made your mother very proud.
When you know how to celebrate, every day is Mother's Day. From the darkest corner of the imagination to the outermost reaches of insanity and terror, no one can escape on Mother's Day, because Mother's Day never ends.
Inspired by folklore and superstition, this supernatural slasher centers on siblings, who after witnessing their mother's murder, are haunted by an evil force released from a mirror years later. Directed by Ali Lamel, the film combines psychological horror with occult elements, creating a frightening atmosphere that lingers with the viewer.
At night, it still haunts me, and there must be a reason. I don't like that man. He scares me.
We hope this list has introduced you to some hidden gems from the 1980s horror scene. If you think we've missed any underrated classics, share your suggestions in the comments below. Don't forget to explore our curated movie playlists for more thrilling recommendations. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest content. See you in the next video.